Hello. Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gents and members of the press. Oh, good afternoon. That's much better. Once again, welcome to the Ghana High Commission Belgrave office. And I think for those of you from the media, we started this off in 2019, I think, before COVID hit. And the idea was to meet with the High Commissioner and staff of the mission periodically and regularly so we can update you on activities being undertaken here and what we are doing to seek the interests of our compatriots here in the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. But then COVID hit and we all went into hiding. But I mean, all the same, we are very glad to have you here with us today. We're going to be shedding light on some of the programs and policies being undertaken at the Ghana High Commission. And once the High Commissioner and our guests are done, we'll be taking questions, remarks, and suggestions from your very good selves. The High Commissioner is going to do a welcoming, and then he will introduce our guest for today. Your Excellency, we are in your hands.
Thank you very much. Honorable Doje Numekavo, Head of Information and Public Affairs. I must really apologize for us being late. But thank you so much for coming, members of the media. I think this represents a cross-section of the Ghanaian media in the United Kingdom. First of all, I would like to introduce officers of the mission. We have Excellency Deputy Head of Mission, Rita Tani Idi Mrs. Then we have Head of Chancery, Pepra Ampratwum, not the Deputy Minister. Then we had a Head of Consular and Welfare, Mr. Gabriel Owusu Ansa. Then we have Head of Political and Economic Section, Frida Bediaku Puni, Mrs. Hey, I forgot. Then we have Defense Advisor, Commodore Edu. Yes. In the army, you'll be Brigadier General. Yes. Then we have Trade and Investment, Papako Battels. We have Education and Recruitment, Na Day Tete, Mrs. And Treasury, Milana Ajiman. Yes. Of course, we have the Head of Protocol, Dolly Opokudakwa, Mrs. And I believe we have, is it Consular and Welfare? Yes, Eno Apiaminka, from the Political and Economic Department. Joanna Dakum Mensa Adika, Mrs. Yes. Thank you very much. I know that the Ghana High Commission has been having interaction with Ghanaians. I mean, I'll just say that even on Saturday, we'll be going to Manchester. We've been going around the country a lot. But it's also important that in our work, we try and engage the Ghanaian people generally so that we can get feedback. One of the major responsibilities of the Ghana High Commission is related to passports and visas. And on many occasions when people have decided to see me, they go to the passport and immigration section at Highgate thinking that that's where the High Commission or the High Commissioner is based. This then tells us that for those we deal with, passports and visas is probably the most important, and including consular matters. Over the past few weeks, we've been having challenges with our passport and visas, and this has led to a lot of adverse publicity being given the mission through social media. And you know that just like a football match, you play 99% and you make a mistake, you lose, we forget about everything. However, as a mission, we always try to improve on our services to the people. We've also come to learn that in every society, when you are introducing a new thing, however good, if you don't engage those who are to be the beneficiaries of that policy, it is received negatively. There have been so many instances in our country, in Ghana, which have proven this fact. But the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration is always making efforts through innovation to improve upon its consular services generally, which includes passports and visas. So the Ghana High Commission invited you, the media, here so that you have something from the Honorable Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Honorable Ampratwum-Sarpong, Member of Parliament for Mampong. He's come to give you a brief. You know, as for London, I tell the President that if we are talking about regions, the UK should be the 17th region. Because sometimes information about Ghana is heard in the UK even before I hear it. So the UK is very critical. So in terms of dealing with Ghanaians resident outside the country, the UK is the first point of call. So if the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is introducing any new thing relating to passport and visas, it stands to reason that the UK should be the first, the pilot. Hence, the presence of the Honorable Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Ampratwum-Sarpong, and is here with the Director of the Legal Bureau at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Mr. Macarius Akabong. Yes. So, we believe that we are doing our best for our citizens. And as High Commissioner, I will apologize for any mishaps, challenges that Ghanaians have faced or our clients have faced in accessing passport and visa services in the last month. Forgive us, but we went through some few challenges because we wanted to put in place a system that will be be a significant improvement on the way we deliver our services. And fortunately, we also have in our midst, you see some gentlemen in white caps and t-shirts. You know, we are hosting African Games next year in Ghana, August 2023. And the local organizing committee is here. I'm sure after this media briefing from the mission, they will interact with media persons, because we believe that the 17th region should take the lead in letting the world know that whatever challenges the world is facing, whatever challenges Ghana is facing, the African Games will happen in Accra, the first time in the history of our country. So it is now my pleasure to invite Honorable Kweku Ampratwum-Sarpong, Member of Parliament for Mampong and Deputy Minister, Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Ghana, to address us. Honorable Minister.
Good afternoon, everybody. Nanahima, now that I see you in this dressing, I know you are Wahima. Yes. His Excellency, the High Commissioner, Her Excellency, the Deputy High Commissioner, officers of the mission, our visitors from Ghana, the local organizing committee for the All African Games. I know your presence here, you are coming to pick some tidbits to be able to give a good account of Ghana for the Games. Our friends from the media. I've been introduced by the Honorable His Excellency, the High Commissioner. I'm here today to engage you on some consular activities that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration is introducing, and to take feedback from you, and also how best maybe we can shape what we plan to introduce. It's never too late. As HE said, there have been times when we have introduced certain projects or certain activities that we have failed to engage our compatriots or Ghanaians properly. And it has come to haunt us. Moving forward, we've learned our lesson, and we've decided to make sure that whatever innovative or creative project or activity that we want to do, we still want to engage and make sure that we sensitize our compatriots so that we can carry them along. As again mentioned, the mission's #1 headache has always been to do with passports and visas. Other consular matters are there, but the principal ones always happen to be passports and visa applications and acquisition. And if we are bashed from that angle. I know that the greater majority of the officers at the mission are doing an excellent job. Excellent job. But unfortunately, we don't tend to praise them. One small thing, one small mistake, the whole world gets to hear of it. Bashing left, right, and center. Unfortunately, some of the bashing, sometimes when you go into it, there are no truth in it. Of late, there have been all kinds of complaints and bashing of passport acquisition, visa acquisitions throughout, not even in London alone. It's happening in Dubai, it's happening in Rome, it's happening in France. And I can also tell you that in almost all these cases, when we have gone to investigate, it's either it is not true or we hit a brick wall. I'm not saying that everybody working at the mission is a saint or an angel. But the truth of the matter is, all those cases that have come out recently, we have followed up. And whenever we followed up, we hit a brick wall. Either the people making allegations disappear all of a sudden, or when we manage to get them, they are not ready to talk. Now, you are making a complaint on social media. We try to reach you, we try to resolve the issue. Now, when we get to you, you are making allegations. We want to find the truth, or otherwise, you are not ready to talk. You chase, you hit a brick wall, the person does not exist, or the person disappears all of a sudden. How do we resolve it? It has gotten to a stage where some of us are beginning to wonder that maybe there might be politics in it. And I will not be surprised, because our politics in Ghana have become so toxic, so polarized, that everything in Ghana, there is a political angle. People will throw in politics. And I remember what my senior Sir John said to me before he departed. He says to me, Kwaku, say politics no, I will be here to the sense when no yere kuna ura bedroom na politics yabam. Yes sir, ultimate nkosi anim. So it may be possible. I'm not saying that is the case. It may be possible that those people making these social media cases where when we followed up we hit a brick wall. It's possible that maybe it's been orchestrated by the opposition to try and paint the government in a bad light. We've tried. Almost everyone that we see, we investigate. It comes to Accra, London here, they do their own investigations as well. They follow up. They hit a brick wall. We in Ghana, when we guess it, the minister will direct. And we also do our own investigation through other angles. We hit a brick wall. We can't get through. Most recent one, we came in Dubai. A lady had one. And then there were two gentlemen who also did some on the social media, talking of passport being issued to Nigerians. And the Nigerians have used it into all kinds of activities, and they've been arrested. And when they found out that they are not Ghanaians, but they are holding Ghanaian passport, we followed those two cases up. And the Dubai police says that they have not arrested any Ghanaian or any Nigerian holding the passports that they are talking about. That is on the social media and all over the place. So I'm tempted by what the person who says to me that there might be politics involved. But regardless of what is happening in social media and the rest, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is determined to improve the service that we provide on consular matters, on passports, on visas. The acquisition of passports, there are a lot of noise. We do accept that there are some challenges in there. Recently, there was an IT problem, and it affected the delivery of passports in Washington. There were a whole lot of noise. But the problem actually was not to do with the staff, but rather was to do with a glitch in the IT system. The moment it got resolved, everything started flowing. Ministry has looked at it and trying to find some innovative ways to improve the delivery of service. We tried a pilot scheme in Ghana for the application of passports. As a result, we contracted a private company called VFS. Maybe if you've been to Ghana, you might have heard of VFS. If you want to apply for a British visa, you don't go to the British embassy, you submit it through this private company called VFS, and they will do the processing. It's a company that provides what we call the front-end premium service. We use them for the past 4 years, and it looks like the services that they were providing has been well received, and it's excellent. So far, we haven't had any complaints from those who have gone to use their service. It is an optional service. It is not compulsory that you go there. So in Ghana, if you want to apply for passport, instead of going directly to the passport office, you can select the premium center, which is the VFS center. You go there, and then they will process the front-end processing of your application for you. Having seen the success of what VFS have done, and also taking into account the challenges and the complaints that we do receive from our compatriots in the UK and outside Ghana, the government decided to employ the services of a private company to open a premium service center in the UK. The company is called Access Citizens Ghana Limited. It is 100% owned, or 100% Ghanaian owned, Ghanaian registered company. I need to stress this because quite not too long ago, there was another social media that the Ghana High Commission here has given some business to an Indian company where you are directed to go and fill forms and the rest. Meanwhile, it turned out not to be true. But there was a lady who was forcefully and convincingly on social media putting out that kind of message. Now, this company I'm mentioning is a 100% owned Ghanaian company. It's a company that is registered in Ghana. And we are asking them to provide that kind of service that VFS is provided in Ghana. Their offices is at the central London, Fenchurch Street, near the Tower Hill tube station. The premium center, you go there, and when you fill your application online, you can decide to select Highgate to process it, or you can decide to select the premium center, which will be the one I'm talking about. When you go there, they will, well, obviously the ambience and the atmosphere that you are going in is first class. Very welcome, very excellent. You can get your tea or coffee, you can get your biscuit, you can get your cocoa, and you go there, and within 5 minutes you are attended to. No queue or no long queues, let me put it that way. As for queues, they will obviously be there, because if there are 20 people in there, you have to go through first come, first serve. But then they have all the things that you need. If you want to do your application there, you can walk in there and do your application there and then. Once you've done it, obviously you do your payment online to Ghana government. £100. How much is it? For passport, it's £100. Now, if you want to use the premium center, you want to go to them, they will charge you £45 extra. So on top of the £100 that you are paying for your passport, for using the services of the premium center, you will pay an extra £45. Now that extra £45, a certain percentage comes to the Ghana Mission. So they will help you with everything you need, assistance in completing your application. They will help you to do it. And then they will also make a booking for you to do your biometrics. And they themselves will also do the biometrics there. So it's a one-stop shop. All the services that you need to start the processing of your passport application or visa application can be done there. Once they finish with what we call the front end service, the application, they send it to the back end, which is the Ghana Mission, Highgate. And that is the vetting of your application and then the issuance of your passport within the timeline that has been set by Ghana Mission. Normal is 21 days. Oh. What is on the portal? 15 days for passport. Right. 15 working days. Okay. So when you've gone there and done your front-end services and taken your biometrics, normally, I think the delays tends to be the taking of the biometrics. That is, when you go there, you have to select a date. When you go to Highgate, the normal one. It is the date where sometimes you go there and there are no availability because others have gone ahead of you and taken the date. Now with this premium center, if they are to give you an appointment, you get the appointment and you get the time. But you will not have to wait that much because they are able, because they themselves are the ones who will be taking the biometrics, they are able to get you a relatively good time to be able to take your biometrics. And then after that, the whole process then goes to the Highgates, and then Highgate will then be doing with the issuance of the passport. And we believe that with the introduction of this service and they taking the biometrics, the processing will be quickened and the issuance of the passport will be done within the 15 working days. They will not, access will not determine whether you will get the passport or you will not get the passport. That is not a decision for them. That is a decision for our Highgate office. But they will use every experience to help you to try to get the forms completed. Even if you have made mistakes, they will help you to correct it. If you need photocopying, they will help you to do photocopying. And then they will progress chase your application. They will send you and give you updates, SMS, telephone calls, emails, to let you know how your application is progressing. And then when it is ready and you have asked for it, they can deliver it to you by courier. That is the kind of service this Access company or the Premium Center will be providing to Ghanaians and other persons who go there for their services. And for that service that you are going for, you will pay £45. That place, it is not compulsory that you go there. I need to emphasize this. Otherwise, before I can say Jack, the message will be all over Dalston, Liverpool Street, Kilburn, and all the other places. That, hey, nowadays they say they are going to charge us some £45 to finance their 2024 campaign. Right? Yes. That is the nature of our politics. That center, again, I'm emphasizing, is optional. It's not compulsory for you to go there. If you want, go to Highgate. Now, once this center comes in, we know that the pressure on Highgate will be eased. And our officers will have time to attend to other responsibilities. And I guess it will make them more efficient and timely in delivering service to Ghanaians. They will also, at the premium center, be processing visa applications. So same format. If you go there for that service, £45. And again, they will help you to go through all the necessary processes that you need to go through. Having touched on visas, I also need to mention or inform you that hopefully, maybe by the beginning of next month, we will start a new visa system. And that is called machine-readable visa stickers. Currently, the visas that we issue, some people call it Mankani visa because it is handwritten, right? Those visas don't correspond with any system back home in Ghana. So when that visa is given to you, the immigration officer in Ghana doesn't know the visa has been given to you. And our records also is not able to read or see that Kojo Menu has been given a visa in London. It has opened doors for all kinds of fraudulent visas to surface, to the extent that we believe that the thousands of Chinese who have been to Ghana to do the galamsey is simply because majority of the Chinese people have come in with the Mankani visa. You take a country of China with 1.4 billion people. And then until recently, the only center where we were issuing visas was the Beijing office. Now, if you look at the map of China, and you see where Beijing is, but meanwhile, the majority of the people who are coming to Ghana, the Chinese coming to Ghana, are not anywhere near Beijing. They come from thousands of miles away. So how did they get the visa to come to Ghana? You tell me. And you and I know how good the Chinese are in innovating and doing all kinds of copycat stuff. So it is known, it has been found out that 70% of the Chinese who have come to Ghana have come with the Mankani visa. And all they have to do is, with that kind of visa, they get to Ghana, they are told just put $100 in your passport. And you are good to go. It is happening not only there, but we believe it's also happening in other countries. So we have to find a way to make sure that Ghana, we have come to the ICAO level. That's International Civil Aviation Authorities level. So we are introducing the machine-readable visa system. We have a company that we have been designing for us. It is a Swiss company called Ora Fusli, or OFS. It's a company that was established in the 15th century and has lived all these years. That company is the one that prints the Swiss currency. It is a state security company. So we've gone in for the best to make sure that the visa system that we are introducing has got the latest security features to make sure that the copycats can't get in. So when that visa is issued, instantly, there is a record of it in Accra. So somebody sitting in Accra can key into the system and know that Kofi Menu has been given a visa from London. He will be coming to Ghana. So the moment you get there, your passport is scanned and all your details will show up. Currently, it doesn't happen. So we are having all kinds of people, pedophiles and whatever you name them. They are all getting it and then they are going. Now, when you get there and then we give you that machine-readable visa, we'll have all the information about you before you get to town. If it happens that we have to stop you before you get to town, we'll find a way, a nice way of doing it, so that you don't get to town and come and cause us problems. The company has already been to Ghana, and we are far advanced. They have installed the hardware machines that is needed in Ghana at Ghana Immigration at Kotoka Airport. They are supposed to be in town in London today. They are already here, right? They are here to install the London machines. We have selected 5 machines initially. The 5 machines, by way of volume of visa issuance, constitute 70%. London, Berlin, Washington, New York, and the 5th one I keep forgetting. Pretoria, right. 5. 5 constitutes 70%. So we are doing the first 5. London is number 1 because it's the 17th region. Echi, you see you. It's already recognized. So London, they are here to install it, and then they will train officers. Once London is done, they will be moving on to Berlin. Already, they have done the trial run in Copenhagen and Bern, and everything is fine. The company, like I said, is a Swiss company. And then from Berlin, they will move on to Washington. The timeline is that in the month of August, they are doing London and they are doing Berlin. But we are coming to some arrangement with them that once London is done, we will want to roll it out. So business from here will start issuing it here, whilst the others follow suit. That's the 17th region, always giving you special attention. It's no wonder that I was once a chairman of the party here. Yes, so we laid the groundwork. So that is that for the e-visa, right, or the machine-readable visas. Now, once I have touched on this particular one, I think the other thing that I need to move on, because they are all travel matters. Passport, visa, what next? Ghana card. Ghana card. I know the Diasporians have been asking about Ghana card. Ghana card is coming. Next month, hopefully, they will be here to start the Ghana card. Already, the consular officers have been designated and to be trained to become the registration officers. The training will be happening very, very soon. And it is hoped that the training will happen before the 12th of September. Because the 12th of September is when the NIA has in their calendar to get it, to start the registration, physical registration itself. And it is for Ghanaians resident outside Ghana, foreign nationals, this will pertain to dual nationals who also qualify. The unfortunate thing is the mission will be losing money. Nowadays, they won't come and pay for visa. You take the Ghana card, take the British passport, and then Bob is your uncle. He's gone. Yeah. Yes. So to get a Ghana card, you need your birth certificate, your baptismal certificate, and then if you are not able to produce it, a relative can come and vouch for you. If that is also not possible, you have to make an affidavit. And the affidavit, the High Commissioner is designated as a commissioner of oath. So you go before the High Commissioner and then pledge that you are a true blue Ghanaian. So that is that for the Ghana card. Now, I know that some Ghanaians or some of our compatriots went home and they applied for the Ghana card, but they could not get their card before they left. My understanding is your details are in the system. At that time, there was a shortage of the card itself. Your details are in the system, and the last night, the executive secretary to the NIA, Professor Atifa, told me to tell you. I know HE protested against it when we met the Bantama people. But the NIA boss is saying that if there are some of our compatriots who applied and could not get it before they left, if we can get a point where we can collate the names, I'm sure with the permission of the High Commissioner, the Consular section probably, but I'll defer to you. You are the boss here, so you decide what happens in your territory. If they collect the names, they will get their cars for them. If not, when they come here to start the process, their details can be retrieved from the system and the cars can be printed here for them. So if anybody falls in that category, they shouldn't worry. They just have to wait for the registration to start here, and then they can key in the receipt that they have, they key it in, they'll be able to get. They will need to do a second registration. So that is that for the NIA. I don't intend to talk on any other matters, especially IMF matters. Don't take me there, don't ask me any question about IMF. But ask me a question about my passport and my visa matters, because I represent Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. IMF, I know very soon, Kenoforiata will be in town. Then you can ask him about IMF. That's it. That is it. So I thank you very much, and then I'll wait for your. I'll do my possible best to try and answer the questions that will flow out of the passports, the new system that we are introducing, the front-end premium center, and then the visas, the machine-readable e-visas, which we are about to introduce. Hopefully, by September, maybe we will start. The passport, the premium center, they are also ready to start from the 1st of September. You will be free to visit the premium center and get the excellent service that you have been looking for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. Colleagues and friends from the media, it's now time for you to come up with your questions, suggestions, and advice for the minister. So 2 main issues: the Premium Passports Application Center at Tower Hill and machine-readable e-visas. So those are the 2 issues, so that we can narrow our conversation this afternoon. My very good friend Fico has a mic at the back. So just raise up your hand, indicate the media house you're coming from, and then they will pass on the mic to you for your questions. Thank you very much. Well, not only media houses, if any of us here have any questions, please feel free to ask. Fico, I can see a hand here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Excellency, Capital Minister. My name is Frida Bediakoponi. I'm set to be in the Consular Bureau, so I'm not privy to a lot of information when I'm done with my talk. With the introduction of the e-visa, asking on behalf of my compatriots, will the fee change or it stays the same? I know it's a vital question. Thank you.
Let's take a couple more, and then the Deputy Minister will field those. Thank you. Kula. Oh, Mansa Musa, yes. Mansa, yes, let's hear you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. This is Mansa Musa from Home TV here in London. Your Excellency, Deputy Minister, you started by saying that most of the investigations has proved that most of the allegations are somehow unfounded. At the same time, you have admitted that the sector is facing some challenges, as you put it. My first question on that is that, are you saying those challenges hasn't affected KPIs, and hasn't somehow affected the final outcomes of whatever delivery services that's supposed to be delivered? Then secondly, you are saying that a new visa system, e-visa as you put it, are you saying that the consular in London, for instance, gives its visa here in London, and at Kotoka Immigration, as at 2022, cannot even authenticate that this visa we are reading is genuine? That fills me with should I say, not anger, but rather sadness. As it is, I'll put it this way, and I have to be frank, that it looks as if we as black Africans mostly, we seem not to get anything right. Any sort of activity that we are doing, provisions for our peoples, in the end, our people have to struggle and suffer. Not only, I'm not talking about Ghana or Ghanaians alone. All over Africa, I listen to Al Jazeera in Kenya.
Can you make it a bit snappy so that
and someone saying our politics in Kenya does not bring us anything valuable. It's all over Black Africa. All what I'm saying is, whatever it is, we will transmit the message, good news, as you have explained. But we must do things for our people. At the moment, it's too much struggle, too much hustle for people going about, do this, do that, as if the authorities are doing us a favor. That's all.
Thank you very much. We'll take two more questions, and then the minister will field whatever questions are.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. My name is Kofi Kula from Omega Live TV. And the people of Ampong, my wife is from Ampong. She said she wanted to come and meet you as well. I have a question about Ghana card. You mentioned about from 12 or possibly from 12 September, starting the process here. But many people who have businesses in Ghana who are here, they're not only worried about the card, but the SIM registration, which you didn't mention as well. You didn't mention the SIM registration too. But the SIM registration, why should one, even if you have Ghana card, have to go back to Ghana to register your SIM? I mean, is this not a deterrent for businesses? I mean, there are many people in the diaspora who have businesses back home. Now, they are facing this challenge of going back home by 30th of September to enable them to register their card for their business to be in operation. If not, that is a no-go. My other question is, Honorable, is about the allegations which has been going on for a long time. Have you done, or any research been done on why people don't come forward? What is the strategy of complaint procedures? Are people aware of complaint procedures, which you didn't mention, Honorable? So that if people want to make complaints, they are not happy about any services that have been provided, they will be able to do this. And through this, the voice of the people will be heard. And I think this will help us as Ghanaians and also for the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we would give the Honorable Minister the opportunity to answer this question. Do you have the questions? First one, will the visa fees change with the introduction of e-visas? Mansa Musa says some of the allegations are unfounded. You said some of the allegations are founded. Have you investigated those? And how have the challenges affected the KPIs as far as provision of visa and passport services at Highgate are concerned? And then he asked why visas couldn't be authenticated in the past with the and then I think the very last one on Ghana card. Why will people be asked to go back to Ghana to register their SIM cards? So this.
Yeah, thank you. Visa fee is not going to change. The same as the passport fees are not changing. So whatever visa fee that you pay is going to be the same. But if you want to take up the services of the premium center, you go there, £45 on top of the visa fee. So the moment you enter the premium center, £45 down the drain, right? So I want us to get that clear, ladies and gentlemen. Passport, when you apply, you pay your money via the internet. Visa, when you apply, you pay the money via the internet. So that one straight into the accounts of His Excellency. He is Ghana government. Then the premium center access fees, you go there, you are paying cash to them, or you are paying it card to them. Two separate matters, right? The fortunate thing is, I think Parliament, just before we rose, we gave a 15% increment to various fees. I'm sure in the next couple of weeks or so, the calculations will be done, because obviously passport is a fee that is being paid, visa is a fee that is being paid, and then the government has approved a 15% increase across board to all fees. So eventually that will happen. But the fees, as for the fees, it stays where they are. Yes, Mr. Mansa Musa, your point is well noted. The challenges. And definitely to be affecting the final outcomes in service delivery. I said earlier that our officers are doing an excellent job, and that one I'm prepared to take anybody on. They are doing an excellent job. I also have to say that Ghanaians sometimes we tend to be too demanding and too fussy and too complainant. Yes. And it's not London alone. When you go to all the Aborigine countries, our compatriots there, we complain well. I know here because I have lived here for over 30 years. I was a community leader, and I know what goes on in this system. We talk and complain about A to Z when the service is being provided by our own people. We go to other service centers, or we go to other missions, or we go to other places, and we are horribly treated. That one we don't complain. If it is a Ghanaian or if it is a Ghana High Commission, over the years, I lived under Jerry Rawlings here for God knows how long, the 19 years that he was in government, President Kufuor's time, and the others, and I know what people have been saying about the Ghana High Commission. I know. We are always complaining about them, as if they are there and they don't work. And then when you happen to be living here and you get a job in there and you join them at the mission, all of a sudden when people start criticizing you, then you start complaining. But when you were on the other side, you thought they were doing nothing, good for nothing people. They work their socks out. Sometimes they work deep in the night just to attend to their compatriots in Ghana. No matter where you are, there are challenges. Come to Ghana, come to America. Every embassy in Ghana, they are having challenges. Bookings for visas, it's a nightmare. You go to American embassy, they give you a date in 2024. Yes. 2025 now. Booking an appointment, 2025. A lot of our people who are going even on official trips, they can make it. They are not getting visas. This morning, I have received about 4 cases of separate government delegation who can get Schengen visa. As for the American, my director for Consular was supposed to have been here to be with the Swiss people who are coming to install the hardware for the e-visa. Director Consular, Foreign Affairs. Since last week up to today, the man hasn't gotten a visa. Now, if it had been Ghana High Commission here, you would have murdered them by now. You would have been saying all kinds of unprintables. Simply because it's your fellow Ghanaian who is there. So even though the British are having challenges, the Americans are having challenges, the Danish are having challenges, right? All of them, they are all having challenges with their service delivery. But we are containing it. But when it comes here, we are not ready to contain it. And sometimes we even go to the extent of even, exaggerating and lying through our teeth. I know. I'm not a stranger to these things. So, yes, there are challenges, but they are giving out their very best. They are giving out their very best. And with the challenges, it will obviously affect service delivery, for which I am sure they are not saying that they are saints or angels who are on top of their work 110%. You know, Ghana, we will always have financial challenges. And I'm sure, Ichi, you have financial challenges here. In as much as you have financial challenges, you will not be able to operate at your very best. It will definitely affect certain things. I'll tell you something. The Ghana card I'm talking about. The NIA people are ready to come. But they are looking for something. That something hasn't come. So even though originally they had penciled in August, the month of August, as the time that they would have wanted to come and do it, the something hasn't come. So they have shifted it to 12 September, hoping that from now up to the end of the month, they will do a series of engagement with the Ministry of Finance. And then, in fact, the boss is seeing Chief of Staff today about that something. So he started already fighting for the something from today. to the end of the month, hoping that by the end of the month he would have gotten his hands on the something, and if it happens, then on the 12th they will be here to try and serve our compatriots here who are looking for. So I can understand. And I'm only appealing to my fellow Ghanaians sometimes to also be a little bit understanding. Because it's not easy. It's not all the time that when your kid comes to you and tell you, Daddy, I've seen a Manchester United replica shirt I want to go and buy. How much? You say 78 pounds. Say, not this week. Because you have not planned for it. So you might have to defer it. And then you work something out to see if you can get it for your boy. It's the same with government. So we are doing our best in the circumstances. If you look at where right now we are, things are not that good, right? But still, we are trying to ride the tide. SIM registration, why go to Ghana to register SIM card? This is a question I am not competent enough to answer. So, the second question was on. The second question, I thought it was just, sorry. Oh, the visa matter. I get you. Master Musa.
Yes, sir.
I get you there. The visa that currently the Mankani visa we are issuing.
Sir, maybe we don't have to say Mankani, but seriously, what system are we using that your visa cannot be authenticated today at Kotoka? We need something new. That is my problem.
Yes, please. Yes, thank you very much. You know, Master Musa, I know you have a British passport. And you see, in the case of the Ghana visa, it is a sticker. You tear it like a stamp and put it on the passport page and sign. That for the US, UK, Schengen, it is printed in the passport. When you get to the airport and they scan it, you have all the details. In the case of ours, it's not that it cannot be authenticated. It's just like cash. When you go to the bank, it's manually verified, or you get a machine and put it in. But in Ghana, you can't, when you put in the visa sticker, it's not always that you detect that it's a forgery. And please, I'm telling you that is the system, all right? Sometimes, even with the sticker, the figures get erased. It's just like very shiny stuff, you go and it's erased. So this is an improvement. In fact, it was going to be a biometric visa, but we felt that would be going too fast for us. So this one, it will be printed and verified. And immediately, excuse me, immediately, or just wait. No, please. Yes, I'm saying that now.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir.
When the visa is given,
yes, sir,
it goes directly to Ghana Immigration Service in a centralized database.
Exactly.
So they get it the same time the visa is issued. That's the improvement. Yes.
Okay. Fair.
Yes. Fair. So we are making progress. And Master Musa, you know, why is it? I just wonder. You see, you remember you attended school in Ghana. Please, no. You attended school in Ghana. It's the missionaries who introduced education in Ghana, formal education. Is that also? I'm saying that the missionaries, they were, and they sacrificed. Those of you here, it is time for you to be missionaries in your own country. I'm telling you. That's what you people should be doing. I agree. You are exposed. Yeah, where is it? Yes, where? I want you to influence transformation in your country. Just as the missionaries say. That's the challenge to you people. Great. Mansa Musa. Yes.
Thank you very much. Shall we take our next round of questions, please? Fico?
Sorry, the questions I asked, I think we didn't hear from Honorable Minister.
He said he wasn't competent.
But it was not only one question. But apart from that, then, Honorable, His Excellency, what do we say to Honorable, what do we say to people who have businesses in Ghana who are stretched in terms of knowing that their SIM card, their business lines will be cut off? They have a number of complaints from so many Ghanaians across the world talking about SIM card registration, and it's pushing them. They don't know what to do. And I think this will help us in terms of knowing the way forward. Thank you.
I also have a SIM card. I have a Ghana card, but because I'm resident in the United Kingdom, I've not been able to physically register it. But there is a link where you go, you feed in your particulars. That will not affect your SIM card. When you go back to Ghana at any time, you go and physically register your Ghana card with your phone company. That's the system now. And I'm going to see whether it will be possible for us as a mission to let the community have that link.
Thank you. I think it will help us.
Yes.
Yes. Not only here, but across the world.
All the world, even in Iceland.
Fico, kindly, our second round of questions, please. Yeah, the lady. Yeah.
Good afternoon, High Commissioners and Honorable ladies and gentlemen. So I'm representing ABO Television and Voice of London, ABO, formerly Afrique. Apparently, you know who this, you know what this radio station is. I'm coming back to the Ghana card. When I think about Ghana, I'm thinking about everyone, the nation, the nationals, the people, and you confidently said that, you know, you've got progress coming up, you know, it's going to be all fixed in September, October. Some of our concern is that, in fact, some of what we've heard on, you know, social media, etc., that the Ghana card can be used as a passport. You did not clarify that. You confidently spoke that, and I was pleased to hear that birth certificates can be used as an identification, and what else? Did you say passport and baptism? Is passport involved? Yes. So I'm not going to mention specific social medias, but one of you people, or maybe I heard, and hearing is not enough. We need evidence. So maybe you can clarify it. Can this Ghana card be used as a passport to travel to UK, USA? And if that's the case, I'm very, very surprised. But you can...
Thank you very much.
And the other concern is that the Ghana card, I'm worried that not everyone will be able to have access to register for this Ghana card. And do you know that there's presently a problem? I have a colleague of mine, of ours, Nana is here, that has reported this. It took her 3 years just to get the card. Often they will say, Konebra, Konebra, Konebra. Do you understand me? So do you know that there are certain things going on behind the scene? And if these people are lazy, you need to sort them out, basically.
All right. Thank you. Fico.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency and Honorables. Actually, I'm here. We are not part of the media, but we are part of the community. So I saw this address through Omega TV, and I said we have to be here because we are doing a lot. My name is Nana Amonu Jemfua Deborah, Asante for him precise. We are doing a lot for the community, and I can even address to my honorable over there. People call us with all this social media. We have to go to the media to respond, and we don't work for the High Commission. We don't get paid, but we are doing our best. What I want to, yes, thank you. What I want to find out is, you mentioned something about Ghana card. Is it going to be free with your visa to Ghana, or the mission is going to charge? We don't believe in free. Let me address it well. The government will put down free, and the social media will turn it. So if it's a suggestion that if we can even charge £1, if you get the Ghana card with your visa, it can get a long way. So we shouldn't decide free. I don't believe in that. Even that £1 can help us, the kings and queens, to do something in this country.
Thank you very much.
And also, what I want to say is, the High Commission, he is doing a lot with the team. But if we can divide ourselves, maybe the High Commission or the honorables, they can get south, north, west, so on, so that they can educate us. It's very, very good. So take that on board. Thank you.
Thank you. Figo, there are some people at the back. Two more, and then the Deputy Minister Outfield.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I think that I will touch upon the point where our Queen Mother finished about education, and I think that my sister also made mention that there's a program coming up, which she herself, working with the High Commission, is not even aware. You see, the education is the problem. Honorable was saying that we complain a lot. Yes, we have to complain. I tell people, complain. Why do you have to stop complaining? When it's good for the Ghanaian politician, then they come out. They are okay. When it goes against them, oh, Ghanaians complain a lot. Who do you want to complain? Who? Everybody has to complain, because there's an adage in Ghana, one kasa uchinwa, you come from Mampong. If things are not going well, people have to complain. You see, the reason why Ghana is at where we are is because we lack the education. People don't teach us. For instance, you said we are going to do Ghana card 1 month, deadline, ending of this next month, right? Where is the education? Nobody's giving education. How do you expect a country where majority of people are not educated to understand policies? How do you understand? Come on, you've lived here in the United Kingdom. How do you want people to understand? Honorable is saying that we should go back and then what? Take up the responsibility of educating our people. It's laudable. Face the country. We are doing it already, and we're going to push it hard and hard, because that is the way forward. You see, the thing is that we become reluctant, and I must say, the Ghanaian man, I won't put women up, I won't add women. I say the African man is so lazy. We are very lazy men. And I say majority of us, with all respect, we are lazy men, and with all respect, I'm saying majority, I'm not saying all. You can shake your head, mister, but I'm saying not all.
Dr.
That's
Ren.
why I said all, Commodore. I said all. I said not all. I said some.
Dr. Ren, please. Please make the point so that others can ask questions. Dr. Ren, please.
Some are lazy. Majority are lazy.
Please make your point. Please.
My point here is that, first of all, education must be something that we have to take it seriously. Secondly, Honorable talked about the birth certificate, but I recall that the Supreme Court was saying that the birth certificate does not qualify one as a Ghanaian citizen. So I just want to find out if the law of the Supreme Court has been abolished or has been changed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I think my first point is based on what Dana Hema mentioned earlier on. As you mentioned, the Commission is doing so much. Sorry, my name is Kokubimpe from Amansan FM. The Commission is doing so much, but we hear only the negatives on social media. Are we doing anything different to change that? What is the plan to change this negativity out on social media? Are we engaging the many pro-government organizations in the UK? And there are many. Who are willing to die hard for the government and of course for the party. to be able to get through. So how are we engaging those organizations? My second point, I'm glad the mission is thinking about Ghanaians, getting an intermediary company in to take some of the workload of the commission. Can you please confirm, Honorable Minister, that that company is not linked to any government official? Because then that will come back and hit us again with some of the negativities that we are talking about. And then my last point is to the Games team from Ghana. You're welcome. Any lessons that you've learned from the recent Commonwealth Games?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
With you?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, Fico, hold on. The minister would attempt to answer those. Minister?
Thank you very much. In fact, Ghana card being used as a passport. What it means is that, what it is that when you are entering a country and you are a citizen, normally it is not a problem. You get me? The Ghana card is supposed to be a valid identity card for a Ghanaian everywhere, so that when you present your Ghana card, even without a passport or emergency travel certificate, once you are entering Ghana, no one can stop you. That is the essence. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can use Ghana card to travel to the UK. No, because that is not a travel document. So when we say that the Ghana card, when you are entering your country, normally it's not a problem. When you overstay your visa in the UK and you go and present your passport to the immigration officer at the airport, you will not be questioned, even though you are in breach of the UK law, because you are going back to your country. So that's what it's supposed to mean. Yes. And birth certificate, it has never been said that birth certificate is no proof of identity. It's just that for a certain purpose, the court says you can't use a birth certificate. And I'll tell you this. You see, sometimes it makes it so difficult for us. In the UK, if you are using a birth certificate as an adult, which has been issued in Ghana within the past 2 years, they won't accept it as proof of your birth. And that's what they've said. No, I'm saying that's what the Home Office has said. For that purpose, it doesn't mean that it's not a birth certificate. They say that they are not going to accept it as proof of your birth. For that purpose, the Ghana birth certificate. It doesn't mean that the certificate is invalid. No. And then engage in education. This is part of it. In fact, this is why we have this. Because I'm here in this country, even when you want to pee, you know, in a public place, if you are not lucky, you may have to pay a fee or something. It's not free. You park, nowhere is free for you to park. Even nurses and medical staff in some hospitals pay a parking fee. It's not a problem here. In Ghana, it's a problem. People will complain. So when you say e-levy, pay a fee, furore, why? Because it doesn't seem as if we engage the people. That is why we are doing this. So we are also learning. All right? And it is good. We should advocate and fix the country. I have been a politician since 1992, and I say that in politics, when you offer yourself as a candidate for election, you are applying for trouble. Yes. So I used to tell my people in Sekendi, somebody gets up in the morning, he's hungry. I have a pool song, and I'm a common. I agree. It's application for troubles. Now say that's it. So fix the country. It's a process. I mean, even in this country, they are fixing it. NHS, they say, 2-year backlog. I mean, so it's a process. It's just that sometimes it becomes too much for an individual to even consider holding public office. Because it's as if you are, I mean, every public officer is somehow corrupt. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's about. Once you become a public officer, you are useless. And that's what sometimes gets on the wrong side. Right? The minister is not saying that you complain too much. No, we expect to be reasonable. And I can show you a picture, a video of a Ghanaian who has gone to the Highgate office. He's presented documents. They say it's a problem. He's lifted a chair. He's going to hit someone. You dare not do that in any British office. They verbally abuse people. It's after all, say, hi, crew. Yeah, you fear it. But they don't dare even pass by the Home Office. There are some Ghanaians, they don't even want to see the building. It's only when I came here, I heard Fikesim. They don't even want to look at it. So I agree. No, as for the complaint, we can always complain. Why? If we don't complain, if you don't complain, how you get matters solved? I agree, we accept. Thank you. I'm not engaging in a debate with you. I'm very sorry. If I've said something. Yeah. No, here. And you know here, can I go and tell somebody to arrest a Ghanaian? Hey.
No, but then the workers' lives are also in danger.
I'm saying that yes, once a while we try. We are saying, but do you know the sort of things that we have to do to protect our people? No, I mean we are here to serve Ghanaians. So as much as possible, we try not to go to the legal route. After all, people are frustrated here. Hey, Charlie, if you yes. We understand. But if I tell you some of the things I've come to see here, we are having Ghana card. I'm just praying that people don't do things that will get them in trouble. Make sure the name you are using here is your name and goes to Ghana card. No, yes, true. Make sure whatever particulars you give will be consistent with your documentation. I beg you. Because as for us, when you come, you are a Ghanaian, we will encourage you. Go and swear. Don't worry, you are a Ghanaian. We know you. But when you get your card, and then it becomes an identity problem at a later stage, I beg you. So let's be careful. Then, in fact, we thank you. We are doing our best. This is just the beginning. Yes, there are so many radio stations in this big city. Mansa Musa has invited me severally. I've told him to hold on because I want to be sure that, I get as many stations and deal with them at the same time. Because like the Ghana unions here, they are about, yesterday I said we were about 500. You attend this event, they say, the man is discriminating. He didn't attend my event. Then Abosu Union. So sometimes Masabusa is difficult. So we try as much as possible to get, so we will adopt your strategy.
Your Excellency.
Yes, that we have South and North and
Your
West.
Excellency, sir, since you've called my name, I'm amazed at the information you just gave.
Yes.
Rather amazes me that we in Ghana decided to cast doubts on the validity of our birth certificate. And the past 2 years, the British are saying that they don't. Because my kids, years ago, about 15 years ago, the birth certificate they brought from Ghana, they believed it at the Home Office. They took it with no questions. So now they are refusing because they know we ourselves don't see the validity.
Not we. No, please.
But that's what you said.
I said,
2 years ago.
They said, the Home Office says they won't accept the birth certificate from Ghana as proof of your birth if it was issued within the past 2 years. That is, if you go there, you are Mansa Musa.
So now who caused some? We have caused.
No, I don't know who.
Okay.
I don't know who. I beg you. But in Ghana, we accept it. Why is it that in UK they don't accept it? No, I mean, look, I'll tell the sort of things. Mansa Musa, walls have years. Here you don't say, you say anything that may obviously affect Ghanaians. But I pray that we'll be law abiding. So I'll leave it to the minister. The minister will continue.
Okay. Ghana card. Nanahima, you asked something about Ghana card, whether it is free. Yes, it is free. And if you are using it to travel, obviously you won't be charged anything for using. You are saying that you have to be charged. Yeah. Oh, of course, no. As for that one, if you lose it and you're going for a replacement, that one you will pay something. I think it's 30 cedis or something of that sort. But traveling on the Ghana card, please, as the HE explained, traveling to Ghana with the Ghana card, that will take you to Ghana, but it can't bring you back. That is very important. It can take you in, but that to serve and prove that you are a Ghanaian. But you cannot use it. There was a bit of a confusion somewhere along the line that you can use the Ghana card to travel. When you generalize it, it creates problems. You can only use it to travel when you are going to Ghana. That one. Even in some countries where they have not agreed to that bilateral arrangement, they will not. Their immigration will not allow you to pass through their system. So, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we have started engaging the various countries to have some bilateral position on these matters. So, by and large, I think in the UK, there has been some acceptance where some Ghanaians have been able to travel. In some other countries, they might have problems. It is not to do with Ghana per se. It is to do with that country who are proving difficult. Ghana card, we're supposed to, in fact, you see, when you get a Ghana card, it's got ECOWAS card on it. That was something that was agreed at the ECOWAS level. That all the countries were supposed to go in for a national ID card. Not all the ECOWAS countries have done it. Majority of them have not. It's only the minority numbers that have done it. So even if you travel to some of the countries with our Ghana card or ECOWAS card, they will not allow you. Even though in ECOWAS generally, there's supposed to be free movement. But free movement, you're supposed to have a certain ID that will identify you as a Ghanaian, as a Nigerian, as a Togolese. Because it's for ECOWAS people. So somebody coming from Cameroon is not an ECOWAS member. He cannot enjoy that free movement. So Ghana card, yes, it helps us to travel within the West Africa region in quite a majority of the countries. But that one we need to. And on the HE has already touched on the education. As he said, part of the reasons why I have come here is education, sensitization. We are introducing something. And that thing that we are introducing, we think it is only proper that we have to come and engage our compatriots to let them know that procurement of visa and a passport, there is something that we are bringing on board. We need to engage Ghanaians and let them know. If they have issues with it, they will raise it, we'll take it back and see if we have to tweak it, we will tweak it. Visa, there's a new visa system that is coming, because when you go and they issue you with this new machine-readable one, computerized, printed and everything, you definitely, the last time I came, what was given to me was handwritten. It was, why is it that you are giving me something different? At least you need to sensitize them before you move there. Otherwise, they will make noise. No matter the improvement that is coming in. Complaints, fantastic. We all complain. Everywhere, people complain. But let our complaint be good complaint. Let people go out there on social media and praise the excellent work our officers are doing at the mission. Never seen one before. Never. Right? But that's what that is a one-to-one. What I'm saying is, yes, I know you, Mrs. Puni, because you know her, right? Let it also be on social media. I want to see somebody on social media talking and praising the service that he went to the mission, received, how he was attended to, right? So that at least some positive also need to go out there, right? They are doing their very best. Very soon you will get a job. And then you see what they will do to you. You will see. They will be bashing you left, right, and center. Sorry? Don't worry. So, the engagement, yes. The company, the gentleman asked about the company, whether no politician is linked up to it. I can tell you 100% that the owner of that company has no linkage to any of our politicians, right? To the best of my knowledge. Right? To the best of my knowledge, there's no politician in there. And in fact, in the selection of the company or whatever, the president gave an instruction that make sure that there's no political destiny to it. Otherwise, the good services that they are going to bring, people will not look at that side. They will look at the politics. Which party does he belong to? Then they will go behind the scenes to try and dig. And then check on his wife, the wife's father. And then that is the politics that we have in Ghana. You see, so I think we covered all. They will talk.
Okay, so before we go for our next round of questions, we should like to give the chairman of the LOC, Dr. Kweku Ofosu-Asare, the opportunity to shed some light on the games and the lessons as he asked. Doc, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister and distinguished HE, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity given us to shed a few lights on, or some lights on our visit here and the lessons we've learned. But before I do that, I want to crave your indulgence to introduce to you my colleagues who are here with me at this particular point in time. Dr. Owusu-Ansah, those of you who are very familiar with sports in Ghana will know him. Dr. Owusu-Ansah is the Chief Operating Officer of the Local Organizing Committee. Next to him is Mr. Rex Brobe, who is the Deputy Chief Operating Officer. He is an Olympian. He ran for us in 1984 in the Los Angeles Olympic Games. And then we have Mr. Ahmed Osman Halid Grugruwe. He is a member of the LOC and the vice chairperson of our media subcommittee. And our icon in the area of marketing is Mr. Gedi Lai. And Gedi, those of you who know him, is the chairperson of our marketing and sponsorship subcommittee. And he's a board chair of GOIL, our only oil in Ghana. So, and me over here, I'm the humble servant, the executive chairman of the local organizing committee. The committee was put together way back in 2020 after we had won the bid to host the African Games in 2018. And our mandate is to organize and host the African Games next year in August, God willing. And it's the first time that Ghana has had the opportunity to host the African Games in the history of the African Games. The African Games was established in 1965. Dr. Nkrumah was one of the founding fathers, so you wonder why it's taken us so long to get the opportunity to host the Games. The President has also mandated us to transform the facilities that we'll be using for the African Games into a University of Sport for Development. And that is all about ensuring that it's about legacy. And that's one of the key lessons we have learned since we came down here to Birmingham. And those of you here, you remember that I used to live here. I used to be part of the media community over here. So I'm also very familiar with some of the things. I was one of the founding fathers do we have radio, Rainbow Radio here? Yeah, we started it. Yes. So, the lessons learned quickly. We were here, or we went to Birmingham to be part of the Observers Program. And the Observers Program, we were on the program with those from Paris who will be hosting the 2024 Olympics. And then those also from Victoria, they'll be hosting the next Commonwealth Games. Interestingly, we had also classmates from Los Angeles. They'll be hosting the games in 2028. We had classmates also from Singapore. They don't have any particular game in mind, but they came to also pick some lessons. We learned mostly about how the games were organized. Simple issues like even waste collection, catering, facility usage, transportation, legacy, name them. Everything. Community, how the community contributed and all that. You know, they also had challenges in putting the facilities together, just as we have in Ghana. Because the president had wanted us to build facilities at Bortema. You might have heard about Bortema. Yes, they also couldn't finish their facilities. So they leverage on what on the existing facilities. In Ghana, what we're doing is to leverage, is what we term, we're also leveraging on the existing facilities that we have. And we are looking at the facilities at Legon and the other facilities also, as well as what we are having at Bortema. So it's really opened our eyes very, very well. Because all along we were thinking only of having to build, in addition to the facilities we have. And then also the soft aspect for the games. We walked through a host of items. And then in addition to what we learned in the classrooms, we also built our network. And some of them have even volunteered to be able to help us. So it's been a very, very good exercise. And we're hoping that we'll be able to implement some of the things we have learned in Ghana, over here in Ghana. And hopefully by God's grace, we'll be able to host the games in 2023. Oh, okay. We have 3 women on the LOC. We have a medical doctor, we have a lawyer, we have also a former athlete who is a director at the National Sports Authority. And then we have also several women on the subcommittees. So the women have been taken care of. We're trying to get a balance in Ghana, yeah. So thank you very much. Yes. Is it Mansa Musa? All right, okay. Is it a Mansa Musa I read in my history book?
He's my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Okay. All right, okay.
Thank you very much. Your name once again?
My name is Dr. Kweku Fosu Asare. How long have you been here for?
Long name, Dr. Kweku Fosu Asare.
It's a typical Ghanaian name.
I remember. This might sound trivial, but I observed something during the games at Birmingham, and that is something that you don't have to even come here to come and learn or anything, and that is presentation. Whoever designed the logo or the badge or the insignia on the hockey players, jerseys. If I had to write some funny article about it, but rather they don't look like Ghana coat of arms. It doesn't look like Ghana flag. It looked like marijuana leaves to me. Well, it sounds funny, but that's how it looked like. So, sir, tell people, this presentation, all the countries that were at the games, you look at the chest and you can tell what country they're coming from. The hockey players, their logo didn't look anything like Ghana. I'm afraid I have to report to you, so take it along.
We'll take it along, and I haven't seen it, Mansa Musa, but how do you find our logo and our mascot? Have you taken a look? Yes. We are LOC and not the Ghana Athletics Association or that. So, but that's we will have some. We have some brochures and some T-shirts also to give away. Those of you who will be interested. But we'll come back. We are arranging with the High Commissioner. We'll come back and do a proper presentation and proper engagement of Ghanaians here. So, like His Excellency said, let's try and also paint positive pictures about our country, about the games. Nobody will do that apart from we Ghanaians. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think members of the LOC are going to be here after the program so that you can have your chit-chats with them. We're going to take our very last round of questions regarding passports and visas. Time is very fast spent. Issa. Oh, sorry. Okay. Issa,
I was
please.
before him, so let me just...
No problem. Let's go ahead, sir.
My name is Nana Osajifo, of course, His Excellency and the Deputy Foreign Minister and the members of the High Table. I'd like to seize this opportunity to welcome our Honorable Ampratwum-Sarpong because to consolidate him being one of the first people to be at the trenches with us when we started Africa Radio in the 90s, early 90s. Alongside WBLS, Sammy KMA, so rest in peace, so I stand on behalf of the media. Also, Dr. Foswasari, also on Africa, thank you so much. And I'd like to briefly ask just 2-3 questions.
Please make it two.
3-part question. One question, but 3-part question, yes. The number one is that Honorable, since you've been with us for a long time, you have the experiences, what we've been through, and we've been here at the Ghana Embassy so many times, forging to get results of some of these things. My question is, with the digital card, the Ghana card, fortunately, I was able to get mine, and it's got an ECOWAS, so I'm very grateful. Would that also help us get the ROPA thing? And can you update us on the ROPA? Because with the digital aspect of the Ghana card, can we vote in the UK and other parts of the world? That's number one. Yes. No. My second question will be brief. That will go to Ofosasari. Please, sports is a very important aspect. And when you take the United Kingdom, America, and various Western countries, they take sports very serious. Because you went on the podium, I put it to you that please let the sports in Ghana be taken serious in all other areas so that we can come out with at least gold medal, silver, or bronze, because it's a big advert and a brand for the country. Jamaica hasn't got anything, but with sports, their name is everywhere.
Thank you.
In Ghana, we have so much resources. Yes,
thank you.
Our name.
Thank you very much, Osajifo. Thank you.
Those 2 questions will do for now. Thank you.
Issa and then OT.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Yeah, my name is Issa Ayoma from NASPA Radio. Yeah, my question is the Ghana card. The people are coming here to do the Ghana card for Ghanaians here. How is the education? Yes, you said the people are coming to do the Ghana card. So how are we going to get the education, or what is the modalities that are going to put in place so that people, when they are coming to register, they shouldn't make a mistake by saying that, oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. Like you said, our Ghanaian community here is a big problem for that. Secondly, if they are coming with only Ghana passport, has that qualified the person to register?
Thank you.
Without birth certificate.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. It's Oti, and then the lady behind you. Okay. Or shall we have the lady first? That would be good. Yes. Lady, go for it. You didn't want to ask? You didn't want to ask a question?
No, I will.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Unfortunately, my question doesn't base off what we've talked about today. As Honorable, my name is Gladys Mensah. I'm a producer of Ghana Speakers Conversation of Hot FM in UK and celebrity.com. Your Excellency, my question is, most of the country in the world have scrapped their restriction of COVID vaccine to boost their economy. So I want to find out, is the Ghana government still offering COVID vaccination upon arrival? If yes, when is it going to end?
Thank you very much. OT, let's hear you.
Thank you very much. My name is Prince Osaitu from OT Media Group. I would like to use this opportunity to commend the Ghana High Commission. I know I don't speak for the Ghana High Commission, and I'm not for the Ghana High Commission. I'm for Ghana. I've not been in the UK for very long, but I've witnessed the administration from His Excellency Honorable Isaac Osei to date. And I can confidently say that this administration has been the one that has engaged with the media and the community a lot. I can say that. I'm saying for a fact. I remember the beginning of Papa's first administration, first term. He engaged with the community, not only at the High Gate, but various communities within UK. He has been everywhere. Hence, I think that was the result of his COVID. Papa, God bless you. Yeah. And also, not just that, today, our brothers and sisters who are living northwest of England, Midlands, they don't need to travel to London before they get their passport or their visa. It is something that we need to applaud them for that. But what I want to find out with today's digitization, machine-readable visas, what are we doing in collaboration with the immigration service that Ghanaians, upon arrival in Kotoka International Airport, the queue can be reduced, the time that we stay in the queue at the airport? Unlike in the UK, if you have UK passport, it's easy for you to come out without any delays at the airport. What can we do about that? And lastly, Papa, I know this was not part of the conversation, but I know for a fact that ROPA was something that was, you were part of the architects of this whole act. And upon this administration, I think the first time the president came to the UK at Westminster Hall, to be precise, he promised Ghanaians in the UK that he would do everything possible to resource the Electoral Commission for us to be able to vote in the UK. It's not part of it, but what can we do about this? Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so I think Okay, let's have the last one from Abawa, and then I'll ask the minister to speak.
Thank you. My name is Rufapia, about Radio UK. For the benefit of my listeners, I will speak Tree.
Go ahead.
His Excellency, and Pennyfu, I must see more Hanananom, Mepamucho, Selena Minia Bema Ekano, Yankasa Magana High Commission, Netoda, Okotna Radio Sua, me particular omnim semi MPP radio station, no. Yet then some nebasa near the bebo, and never be brew a hand no more, and Anka Meka, Mimian Wakanda. Na dia person me mapapa et chinadwin itiso se wo mo ente ya ebi mo say Ghana High Commission for ni din titiri wo me wo high gate no ese na nse wo mo kwaje visa ana so mo kwaye passport na o mo open ntema ebi mo diska eje bribe e wo ho no mo enti ne pese papa ye chinadwin itiso pa e na afensu biem ebi mo nso say omutimi kokiwa waje na ayi a wakotena ho dadaada no ombe ho a na obiaba na wafa nche na okọ me kọ ho a metena se a kopem se metambe so menyimi ho adi kura se bia menim obi nti anya mame e obi ba ya na okọ eno nso ya ade a omode abeto aba radio UK animu a e ha adwempa na sem ne Ghana card ne de menuan makada de ntimi nka hwe emfa ho meda wase
aba Minister HC.
Yo, Abawa, say, Niawo Kanoso, Min Kase, a yentro, a beer no credit to me, Abba. And the air had necessary Minister Kayano. A ya opese obi Oma Odia or Simin yet. Na ye bomoding. In fact, I no count na sa access citizens Ghana Limited ejumana aba. Over here no BC me tu kwanya ko Ghana. Me ko next week me here visa. Yes me sanka 24-hour visa. Ma apply yes me bra next week me beji. Between in term BC menye yi na me hu se me passport ewu me call here say membra September 10th sa na we ni aye ni until this time no there me gidi say yen o mission kra no pressure no embabio access one more bar was open in Tamawa could 45 pounds no could kra na sell time I open no one san car one kase Ghana High Commission for woman ye juma na one kase be or fabi wo madam fubi wo. There's so much pressure on the staff e Ghana High Commission even High Gate yeah bomodia anti just last week the 2 weeks ago issue statement said no officer of the High Commission is supposed to serve as an agent, intermediary, assist, or something. Say who be sir? I know you be member no aye juma. Mo koye sa so adam mo say obi ejuma. Inti mesre that don't exert too much pressure. Roper has been on our statute books, I think since 2006. It's not the responsibility of government to implement. It's easy, an independent body. And EC2 tries to work by consensus. We have stakeholders, political parties. If they are not agreed, it will be difficult for the EC to implement. The EC has said it's going to implement it in the next election in 2024. So let's hope that it can happen. But the fact is that I haven't been here. I've advocated to the president that even disqualifying dual citizens from holding certain offices, we should amend our constitution. I mean, why? Kweku Kwatin is a Ghanaian by birth. both of his parents are Ghanaian. 100%. He is business secretary. He can be prime minister. You know, I think dual citizens enrich a country. Ghanaians, we shouldn't feel threatened by it. No. As for the remittances, yes, I agree. But the remittances don't go to government. They go to your homes. And you don't pay taxes on the remittances. So I know, but I'm saying that, look, I've come here and I am convinced that if governments of Ghana are able to mobilize the human resource in the diaspora, I'm telling you, we can become like India. No, so I believe passionately. I believe passionately. But you see, excuse me to say, I mean, the dual citizens, some of them believe that they should be given preferential treatment. Oh, they come to Ghana and think, no, sometimes, I mean, but we are doing our best. You know, this government has employed, so has those government appointees. So many of them, they are diasporans. But I'm saying that we'll get there. I'm an eternal optimist. You know, as I said, I was in Parliament for 20 years. I was tired and left. But since I came here, I've realized that I've been reinvigorated. No, I believe there's so much that you guys can do for our country. Yes, but also don't think that those back home know nothing. That's also some of the mistakes you make. Yes, I'm telling you. They behave as if if you are back home, you know next to nothing. You don't know anything. Meanwhile, they are here, they have big degrees. They don't get work commensurate with their degree. But that's true. So I'm saying, I'm saying that, look, no. Let's be passionate about our country. I mean, so it shall be well. ROPAL, well, we will continue to advocate that it should not only be on the statute books. It should be implemented. We'll do our best. And I hope Fix the Country man will also come and fix our country, go and contest for election, receive some insults, get a position, and he doesn't run away because of pressure. So I'll leave. Well, pardon? Yes. And the queues at the airport. Yes.
Thank you. COVID-19, of course, and the vaccination on arrival. When are we going to remove it? I think there is one thing we all have to applaud government, that when COVID came, government instituted a very strict regime of vaccinations, certificates, and whatever before you come through. And even though initially it was $250, and then later on it came to $50, the ever-complaining Ghanaian, we were complaining. But one thing we failed to do was also to compare it of the number of cases that actually came through into the country compared to other countries and what happened in other countries. We were very lucky, and I say we have to be glad. Not that it just happened though. The number of deaths and the number of people who were affected by COVID, comparatively, in Ghana we did well. We did very well. But the average Ghanaian did not see, because the average Ghanaian didn't want to see. it was partly because of the measures, the stringency of those measures, that helped us big time. Because people who were coming and had not been tested, they came to Ghana, and we bundled them into buses and put them into hotels and quarantined them. And then they asked to pay for their destiny. They went through all kinds of, they made all kinds of noise. And again, majority of the noise were coming from Aboriginal people. And you see the social media stuff, and they are comparing life in where they were living and where they are coming from and blah, blah, plenty. But you see, simple rule. Let's say if you are coming, go and do a test. And bring your negative test to Ghana. Simple. What is the difficulty? But the average Ghanaian finds some difficulty. Because I'm coming from Abuja. I should be given special treatment. Hey! And then we had those who came in and then were alleging that the test they took in Ghana had been doctored. Come on! Are you Jesus Christ reincarnated, or the son of Jesus Christ, or the son of David? That you are coming to Ghana, a test is taken, and your test is doctored to make it look positive. Who are you? What are you bringing? Come on. And then we have it on social media all over the place. Simple. This COVID matter. There was one day I went to I was about to travel. I went, and then for the first time, they said positive. I said, okay, this can be true. There is no way this travel, I have to. Right? So I'll say, I'll go for a second test at another center. I went to the second center. It came negative. Within a space of 12 hours, one had given me positive. The other one had given me negative. So I took the negative and I traveled. So sometimes certain things are done, it is for our own. But, I mean, Ghanaians as we are, we always complain. So those protocols that were put in there, it helped us. It helped us big time, because you never know whether it could have affected somebody that is close to you or something of that sort. But we made so much noise, and the $50 became a huge thing. All sorts of things, huge politics were played into it. Who brought it, who is the friend of the owners of that company, and all the times. Sorry? You see, at the end of the day, the most important thing is what is the outcome. That outcome protected your life. If that outcome had not protected your life, Mansa Musa will not be in existence. You see, what is bad? So, the fact that a businessman is my friend, if there is a business opportunity, I should throw away all my friends. Yeah, but right. Yeah, but you know.
At the airport, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but
transparency.
Thank you. Thank you. The point I'm making is those protocols has helped us. Our government has moved on. Now they say vaccination. If you are coming, come in for vaccination certificate. Right? You show your vaccination certificate, you are good to go. Here, almost everybody is supposed to be doing vaccination. And then there's even a booster. Do it, bring your certificate. Somebody will try or deliberately not come with the certificate or proof that they've had a vaccination and will come and argue. Why do we put ourselves? Hey, I'm coming to my own country. You can't be asking me this question. So. Hey, if you were to be going to Bulgaria would you go and put up those arguments there in Bulgaria? If you wouldn't do that, why are you doing it in Ghana and making it difficult for your own compatriots? As if that person has got something against you. Simple. We come and you say we've lived in Abuchi. We live by rules and regulations. Abuchi, and then you say Abuchi and this, Abuchi and that. When they put all those issues in your will, do you complain? You don't complain. The moment you are coming to your own country, the rules and regulations which they have put in, the protocol that they have in this country, which has made life so good that majority of us left our own and came here, right? When those rules and regulations are being instituted in our own country to make our country also grow and become good, we start complaining. We start kicking against it. Yet we want our country to advance, to grow, and to be a perfect country that we can all live and live well. We accept those things here, but we are not prepared to be regulated. Whether you like it or not, good governance brings in certain rules and certain regulations, things that ought to be done and done properly. Here you can't be in your house and be playing music loudly to affect your neighbor. Yes.
I've never had it. Quite healthy. Oh, thank you. Quite healthy. So why must we be forced to take this injection? And do you see? I'm just asking a question.
No, not forced. They don't say take it. They say bring a vaccination that you have vaccinated.
But having vaccinated, so therefore will I not be able? But I have not been vaccinated ever.
Then that is a difficulty.
So if I'm tested.
What's it? Of course.
Huh?
But
yeah, you see how people are reacting.
At least 1 out of 1,000. 1 out of 1,000.
Order.
In 1,000, I would say 900 people. Not that they've had COVID, but at least they have gone through a certain process where a certificate has been issued, giving them the all clear.
That's what I'm saying. So
that makes it easier for them to move.
That's what I'm saying. So if I have the all clear here in this country, but I have not been vaccinated,
do you have a certificate? Do you have a certificate of proof?
No, I'm going to be looking. I'm sorry? Because you can't be tested if you've got COVID or not. It doesn't have to be injection.
My dear, the position is, it's like in some countries when you are going, they require the yellow fever, right? It's not that you have the yellow fever, but their rule is before you enter our country, we want to see the yellow card. It's as simple as that. There's nothing that they are interested in. You come to India. When I used to be a deputy high commissioner in India, on about 3 occasions, some of our ministers came to India without a yellow card. And they returned them. They won't let them enter. Ministers of state. They refused on about 3 occasions. I got to a point where I had to create an innovative way, go and get some, the yellow card, blank ones, kept it in my office. When they are coming, we complete it and then we go and give it to them. Because the people will not let them in. There will be cases. So that's the rule. Here they say if you are coming to Ghana, come with something that says that you have had the vaccination. If you have it, enter. No. Let me explain what happens. If you get there and you don't have it, instead of stopping you from entering, Ghana's government says we will give you free vaccination. then you have to go back. Then you go back. The government is making it easier for Ghanaians coming in who haven't have certificate of vaccination to be able to enter Ghana. So the government is even doing all that a favor, all that he can to make sure that its nationals are able to come in. No certificate or whatever, we'll give you one, and then you can enter so that our people can be safe. Who knows whether you are a carrier or not? Huh? Who knows whether you are a carrier? We don't want to take chances. So, share. So as for that one there, we are not going to scrap it today, or we have to protect our people. For now, we are not taking it off. If you come, you don't have the certificate, we will. Because we have nearly 30 million Ghanaians to protect. We are not going to allow one person to come and spoil it. Maybe you are a carrier. You see? Who knows? And arrival at immigration and the queue. Now that Ghana card is coming on board, is that what? Yes, you link it to that. Yes, the introduction of Ghana card is at its early stage, right? It's at an early stage. Gradually, as the number, I'm sure we will look at suggestions coming from here will be taken on board, or issues raised here on the queue system will be raised on board with the immigration, and see dedicated lines or dedicated booth for those having Ghana card to go through there, maybe ease things up. But I guess we haven't even done the Ghana card here. So I thought this question should have come after NIE has been here and then done a lot of the Ghana cards here. But in your mind, so I'm fast at it with some of them. You will get there.
Just on that, I was asking with the introduction of the machine-readable visa, biometric passport, are we going to, can we institute some systems at the airport whereby you can do scan and go with that?
It's going to speed it up. You see, currently, because if you get there and it's a machine readable, the e-visa, then when you get there, no, put the thing on the thing will it show up, and then Bob is your uncle.
Sir, I've been holding the mic.
Ghanaians, Ghanaians.
I've been holding the microphone for a very long time.
I guess we will get there. Once we will get there.
Honorable Minister, my name is...
So all this is part of the trying to bring an improved service to help people, travelers, not to queue and the rest. In the UK here, those of you who were here some 20 years ago, when they had the system that they had now, the holding of the British passport, we were still not being able to use it to scan and go. We were still queuing. It is a recent improvement on their system. That holding the British passport, you are able to go through that. Unfortunately, when they introduced that one, I had already given up my British passport, so I haven't benefited from it. Yes, my brother.
His Excellency, Honorable Minister here. My name is Mr. D from Africana Radio. I'm not too sure whether you disproved the authenticity of the Nigerians, obtaining Ghana passport. I'm not too sure about that because this has happened right in front of me, whereby I was at the bank and then I saw this guy with the Ghana passport. Unfortunately for him, the lady on the counter was a Ghanaian. I was able to source out that, he wasn't a Ghanaian. And then he bolted away. So it's happening. It is happening. So it's something that, you guys can really take a look at it. And I've also received a message from one of my presenters who is commending the Ghana High Commission here. He said, I have praised the Ghana High Commission Passport Office several times on Crossfire on Africana Radio. I even shared my recent excellent experience on 27th 07/2022, which was just last week. He was there. I spoke to him. Please make sure, if possible, what you can do to make sure that all these information that we're getting are genuine. And for your information, everything proved okay. You guys have been fantastically well over there, and then we are commending you for the good job you're doing here. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Dom. I think this will be our very last question for the day. Mansa Musa, please, you have had... Please sit down, let us finish, and then we'll come to you, please. We'll answer that, so thank you very much. Madam, let's hear you. What's your name? Your name? So you will be traveling as a British national, right? So you need to do in addition to the letter from you need to do your PCR not more than 48 hours before you travel. Okay, so that's it.
So I have a dual nationality. I have a British and Ghanaian passport.
Yeah, it's there. So do your 48 your PCR test not more than 48 hours before you travel, and then you are good to go. That's it.
So I won't have no issue once I arrive at the airport?
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Steve Omega, Kula, you've had your say, please. Yeah. So Kula. Yeah. Stephen, Fico, kindly give the thing to Steve, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Stephen Molindra, and I work for Omega Live TV. I come from Uganda. Something that has amazed me here is that you are talking about a foreign company to deal with the cards from Switzerland, and that we have African companies in Namibia and South Africa that the East African region that are going to print the East African cards for the East and Central African region. I'm just thinking, I'm a Pan-Africanist, and I do programs about Africa. And Ghana should have seen that this money, instead of going to outside Africa, this money should have actually been in Africa.
Thanks for the suggestion, Steve.
Continent.
Thank you very much for the suggestion.
Look into that, yeah.
The Ghana card is produced by a Ghanaian company. Yes, margins. Yes, it's from Takrady. So it's not. So it's really not. I don't know of any African. Yes, the Swiss company. That's for the visa. You know, as far as I know, there's no African company that prints currency. Aha. Yes. No. As for the cards, it's purely Ghanaian.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yes, that's it.
I got it wrong. Sorry about that.
I believe this is the end.
Yeah.
Yes, but Pardon? Oh, I see.
Odupon from His Africa Radio and Gidi TV. My question is very simple. What is the source of the mode of communication with the High Commission? Because invariably, a lot of people complain they have been phoning and they don't get any answer. So how do we communicate with the High Commission?
Thank you. So we have various means of communicating with the mission. If you are applying for a visa or a passport, and you look at the bottom right corner of your computer screen, there is a live chat. Very, very effective. There are people sitting behind the computers answering your question and advising on visas and passports accordingly. Now, if you scroll down the page further down, there is a telephone number. There's an 0207 number. It works. Okay. And then our email system, my query at GhanaHighCommission.com, it works as well. So 3 different means of communicating. And that is what thousands of people are using that to communicate with us on a daily basis. So those are the 3 means of communicating with the Ghana High Commission. On that note, colleagues and friends of the media, we've brought...
Give you 7 options. Sorry, yeah, it gives you 7 options.
Yes.
Right? And the live chats, it's not everybody who, my mother or my grandmother wouldn't be able to go there and live chat. So sometimes they want direct chat or direct talk on the phone.
Okay.
So you should freeze one of the lines so that at least the community can reach you.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Let me clarify this. It's not as if there's no phone working there. The problem is that one person gets on the line and stays on the line sometimes for 45 minutes, arguing. You want the process of getting a visa. You tell the person, do A, B, C, D. But why must I do A, B, C, D? Why does that? And they stay on the line for a long time. So others who want to be attended to will be calling and they will be blaming us that the phone is ringing, nobody is answering. But that is the major problem we have. That's why we introduced the live chat, such that one person can sit there and then chat with at least 8 persons at the same time. Okay, so that we can attend to everybody's need. Thank you.
Well, let me just, you see, so you mentioned your mother who cannot use the computer. You see, one of the things I tell our people is that, how did your mother apply for a visa when she was coming into London? Someone helped her. You could have helped her. Yeah? Thank you very much.
Excuse me. Hold on. I think there's one critical work that this premium center is going to do that just slipped my mind. The premium center will be working on Saturdays, so that those who Monday to Friday are not able to, they will be there. Then also on holidays, they work on holidays, just to make sure they are able to actually reach out and be able to attend to as many people as possible. And then they are also ready to take calls and work on out of. Yes. So they are trying to go the extra mile to do what our mainstream hard-working officers at Highgate will not be able to do, because they are not contracted to do that. But by and large, you do recognize majority of them leave office after 7. So they are doing wonderful work and they need to be praised. Yes.
Well, we wish to thank the Honorable Deputy Minister for engaging us in the United Kingdom. In fact, the premium service, we are hoping that it could also, after some time, be extended to some other parts of the country. However, with the passports, etc., Mission will continue its program of reaching out to other parts, cities in the UK, to enroll Ghanaians who desire to have passports. I think the last one we did was in Manchester, and we are hoping that next month it will be Newcastle. So it will continue. And I must say that as High Commissioner, I'm very, very, very grateful for this opportunity. And for Fix the Country people, the mission is always open to suggestions. All right? Yes. I've met them. Were you one of the guys I met before you started your demonstration, the beginning? Yes. I'm saying that, yes. I mean, I would encourage you to give us concrete suggestions that will improve our services and improve conditions in our country. All right? Country building is a process. It's an unending process. So long as there's a country, there will be problems to be fixed because it's human nature. So let's all encourage ourselves and assist those who can help, or those who are in decision-making positions, to make decisions that will improve the lives of our people. And I don't say stop making complaints. You can't stop making complaints as far as you are a human being. Because we complain, we want perfection, and perfection is an aspiration. So complaints will always continue. But sometimes, let's also be considerate. And to the Ghanaian community generally, since we are speaking to the media, the High Commission is also available to engage Ghanaians. So if you have events and you think that you need the High Commission to be represented, please don't hesitate to invite us. We may not be able to attend. I may not be able to attend, but probably an officer may be able to attend. Unfortunately for us, we are limited in the way we are able to interface with our people because, you know, Ghanaians, we believe in donations and contributing anytime. Unfortunately, the officers, including myself, have no line in the budget for donations. We have to donate from our own pocket. And I know that in the UK, Charlie, you don't, even when you take collection, you apply for tax exemption. We don't benefit from that. You see, so when you invite us, please don't expect donations. If you expect donations, it embarrasses the staff. So you request them, you request them to represent the mission, then, I mean, they draw back. They will give excuses. Oh, they have a program. They have pressing family matters. But we are here for Ghanaians because President Akufo-Addo says making Ghanaians feel comfortable in your area or your area of accreditation is key. It's part of our KPIs. How we are able to interface with Ghanaians. Except that the mission may not be able to solve personal problems. All right? We may not provide legal services to you, for instance. We may say that go and see a lawyer. All right? We cannot provide medical services for you too. All right? But when you are in trouble and you reach out to us, we'll do our best. And we also encourage those who want to go back home to go back home. I've been faced with situations where you realize that, look, there's the need for this compatriot to go back home. The stress is too much. I don't know, but you will understand it better. But tell me, it's not an option for them. I say, why not? Oh, why would I go back to Ghana? I said, but we are here, we cannot help you. You go home, you will have family, you have your community to help. And let's help one another. Let's help the vulnerable amongst us. Let's help ourselves. You know, let us help ourselves and let us raise our people. I want to see a Ghanaian aspiring to become a prime minister. That's the sort of things that we want to see. So I encourage you to be law-abiding, all right? And take care of your children. Please. Sacrifice for them. As for the houses in Ghana, they won't go and live in them. And you will also die and leave it behind for your extended family. Take care of your children. Make time for your children. But this will not be the last time we are going to meet. We are trying to see whether we can make it a periodic feature, either quarterly or half-yearly, right? We have a lot of distinguished media persons here. But I'll end. Mansa Musa, I beg you. I beg you. Sometimes you are too harsh. I beg you. Why? Thank you.
Colleagues, members of the LOC will be around. Kindly go around, have a chit chat with them, and help us put a message out that Ghana is hosting the All African Games in August 2023. So thank you very much for coming. And shall we have the closing prayer by Madam Frida Bediako Pone, please? Thank you.
Please, shall we pray? Father, we bless your name today for our lives. We thank you for traveling mercies here. We are most grateful for the wisdom you've given to every one of us for this excellent deliberation. We pray that we live with a change in our mindset for the development of our nation. That, as our anthem says, God bless Ghana. Bless the country Ghana. Amen.
Thank you.
Roshi.